So the Conservative Party of Canada is going after DEI initiatives in what they're calling a quest to restore meritocracy. And let's be real, all of this talk about merit is a bit ironic coming from a guy who lost his seat and had to try again in the safest Conservative riding in Canada to even get elected. But I digress. Here's what you need to know about why Canada's Conservatives are taking aim at diversity, equity, and inclusion yet again. So the Conservative Party of Canada has launched an online petition calling on Mark Carney's Liberal government to end its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. And it specifically calls out bureaucratic funding, research funding, and ideology at post-secondary institutions. The petition was boosted by Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre on social media, writing, quote, "End DEI, restore the merit principle." And here's a few things to keep in mind. First of all, this is just a petition. It's about making a fuss. No actual policy or funding is changing. The Liberals are still in power. They've still set their budget for the year, which, by the way, actually includes some cuts to women and gender equity. And that's that. And it's also not a new position for the Tories to take. Ahead of the federal election earlier this year, Poilievre pledged to remove DEI from the federal government and, quote, end wokeness if elected. But not only did his party not win the election, Poilievre himself had to run in a do-over by-election in a safe Conservative seat after losing his home riding for the first time in 20 years in order to even get back in Parliament himself, where he can then boost petitions calling for a return to meritocracy. But yeah, this petition and this new wave of going after big scary DEI is all the Conservatives can actually do since they don't form the government right now. But all of this political blustering still matters, and it's worth paying attention to, because it's another example of Poilievre and the Conservatives looking south of the border to get their policy ideas. US President Donald Trump and his allies have not been quiet about their quest to dismantle DEI initiatives, laying off people across the federal government, pushing forward dangerous anti-trans policies, and just overall pushing back against the very idea of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And now it seems like this is the drum the Conservatives are going to continue to pound up here in Canada too.